Hello Virgo, welcome to the space. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me here today, Virgo. I hope this time finds you well. Well, Virgo, we are here to do your weekly energy reading for the week of October 18th through October 24th, 2021. Now, before I get started, there are a few things I'd like to mention. First and foremost, please remember that these are general messages, so they may or may not resonate with everybody. So take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Now also, please, Virgo, if you are here watching your sun sign and you're not finding your message in this reading, go ahead and check out your moon, your rising, your Venus, or your Jupiter, or any other sign that you feel called to, any other placement that you feel called to. Because it could be that right now that is where your energy is residing. Okay, Virgo? Now also, please remember that energy is not linear, it is fluid. So whether you feel called to this reading the week of, a week later, 6 weeks down the road, 6 months down the road, or even a year down the road, if your intuition is calling you to this reading, please go ahead and give it a listen, because there will more than likely be a message in it for you, because that's how spirit works. That's how energy works. Okay, Virgo? Well, given that said, we're going to go ahead and get into your reading. So we're going to start off with an oracle card to give us an overall energy and kind of what spirit wants to talk to you about this week, and kind of like, what's kind of going on in your life. And then we're going to jump into the tarot. And with the tarot, we're going to look at some specifics. We're going to kind of look at the positive energy coming in. And we're going to also look at like what challenges are coming into your life this week. Because we live in a world of polarity. I've said this before. And we have to look at both sides of the spectrum to get a clear understanding of how to make our way through our week with clarity and, understanding of what's happening around us. You see what I'm saying? Because, like I've said in all my other videos, we can't live in a world of rainbows and butterflies all the time. Because if we did and everything was always perfect, it would get a little boring. Because I think sometimes challenge is what brings us the ability and the opportunity to grow. Okay, Virgo? So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into your reading. So give me 1 second while I tap into your energy. Spirit, angels, guides, holy ones, and the collective higher self of Virgo, please draw near to me. Draw near to me at this time and show me what it is I need to see for Virgo. What is going on in Virgo's week? What does Virgo need to know? What needs to be brought to their attention? What messages would you like to share with Virgo? Thank you for allowing me to be the conduit for which these messages are shared with my lovely and beautiful Virgos. All right, Virgo, let's go ahead and see what Spirit wants to talk to you about this week. Okay. Spirit, angels, guides, holy ones, show me what it is I need to see for Virgo. Show me what it is I need to see for Virgo. What is going on this week for Virgo? What is going on this week for Virgo? What guidance and inspiration do you have for Virgo this week? All right, Virgo, so your card has come out. Let's go ahead and see what we've got this week. So we have card number 36. Come to the edge. So Virgo, there's a need for you to take a leap of faith this week. There's a need for you to come to the edge of the cliff and go ahead and step off, because you need to understand and trust that as you do so, especially if you know that this is meant for you at this time, Spirit will be right there to catch you. Spirit will be right there to give you that next step forward. They will be right there to hold you as you come down into a new life. I feel like that's what this is talking about for you, Virgo. This is a new beginning. Possibly in love, could be in a career, whatever it may be for you, Virgo. Place this where it fits. But there is just a need for you to come into a place of surrender, a place of trust, a place knowing that you will be cared for as you step into the unknown, because that's what this card is telling me. There's a need for you to step in the unknown. There's a need for you to step out of your comfort zone this week, Virgo. There's going to be some opportunities that are going to arise for you that may seem a little precarious, that may seem like, well, I don't know all the logistics. And I know you, Virgo, you guys like to know the logistics. You guys like to know what's going on before it's happening. You don't like surprises. You don't like surprises. And Spirit's saying this week, don't be afraid of a little surprise. Don't be afraid of a little change. Don't be afraid of a little bit of excitement. Because right now, this is what is meant for you. You are meant to just go full force into something different, even when you don't know exactly how everything is going to play out. That's why I talked about trust. That's why I talked about surrender. Because you have to have a little faith. You have to have a little bit of faith, Virgo, that things are going to always work out for your highest good. And especially if you stay in that positive mindset, then that's exactly what you're going to bring towards you. So definitely go ahead and take that leap. especially if it's kind of exciting, especially if you feel kind of like, well, this is something I definitely do want to do. I'm just not sure how it's going to play out. But you know what? Let's go ahead and try it anyways, right? Let's go ahead and try it anyways. Because I feel like with this number 36, you're going to discover the growth that can happen because of this leap of faith that you're taking. I feel like you've been on one level, and as soon as you take that step off the ledge, you are going to rise to a new level. And you're going to go, wow, why didn't I do this before? Why didn't I choose to step off the ledge before today? But you're going to be so happy that you did. You're going to be so happy that you decided to go ahead and just go for it. Because I see that you're going to be attaining something new, because 6 and 3 together is a 9, and that is fruition. That is attainment. That is something new. It is something coming towards you. It is a wish granted. So I feel like that's what this is all about. Spirit is asking you to take the first step. Take the first step. And then Spirit will know. Spirit will know, okay, Virgo is ready. Virgo is ready. Now let's give Virgo everything that Virgo needs. Everything that Virgo needs to be successful, to be abundant, to be prosperous. Do you see what I'm saying, Virgo? We're going to go ahead and we're going to leave this card now, and we're going to jump into the tarot portion of your reading for the week. Now, like I said earlier, in the tarot portion, we're going to be looking at a couple different things. We're going to look at the positive energy coming in for the week. We'll look at what challenges are coming your way. We talked about that already. Then we're going to come back over here. We'll look at, how to bring in that positive energy. And then we'll also look at how the challenges are going to affect you this week, how they're going to affect your life, and what kind of energy they're going to bring. And then we'll come back over here and we'll look at the benefit of the positive energies, seeing what kind of like that's going to do for you in your life. And then we'll come back and we'll see how you can overcome those challenges. We'll get some guidance on how you can overcome those challenges. And then we'll finish out with one more card, and that will be the overall energy. That'll be the most likely outcome as a culmination of all the energy combined, okay? So give me one moment. Spirit, angels, guides, holy ones, and the higher self of the collective of Virgo, please draw near to me at this time and show me what it is I need to see. Show me what it is I need to share with the sign of Virgo for their week. What energy is surrounding them in this 7-day period? Thank you so much for allowing me to be the conduit for which these messages are shared. All right, Virgo, let's jump right in. No pun intended. Come to the edge. Let's jump right in, right? That's what it's all about. It's time for you to jump off that deep dive. Take that deep dive. Jump off into the deep end. I think you'll be able to swim. I think you'll realize that once you hit that water, you're not going to drown. You will be carried safely to where it is you need to be. Okay, Virgo? But let's see. So Spirit, angels, guides, holy ones, what is the positive energy coming towards Virgo? Show me what it is I need to see for Virgo. What is the positive energy coming towards Virgo? Virgo, we have the King of Cups, so it could be that a Scorpio. You could have a Scorpio in your life that is helping you to stand on a firm foundation with your emotions. Okay? It could be that you are stepping off the ledge into a relationship with a Scorpio. It could be that you're finally going for it. You're like, you know what? Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how this is going to play out, but I'm going to go for it anyways. I'm just going to step off this ledge with this Scorpio. I'm going to see how this plays out. And if this is not your message, if that is not your message, okay, Virgo, this is just about you coming into a place of emotional maturity. Okay? Coming into a place where you are understanding your emotions, you're understanding how they play out, and you're understanding how you can change them and use them for the betterment of your life. Seeing them for the advantages that it brings, like being able to reveal yourself. Being able to reveal yourself. If you look at this card, come to the edge, there's a lot of hearts here. So I feel like there's a need for you to really reveal your authentic self right now, Virgo. There's a need for you to come out of your shell. There's a need for you to come out of that hermit mode and really begin to give of yourself to the world around you. And this emotional maturity that's coming in for you is definitely going to help you to do just that. So like I said, this is either you allowing a Scorpio to help you in life. This could be a mentor, a teacher. It could be a spiritual guru, a guide. This could be you stepping off the ledge into a relationship with a Scorpio. Or this could be you coming into a place of emotional maturity, ready to just show yourself and be your authentic self. Okay, Virgo, a couple of really beautiful messages there. But now we're going to come over to this side and we're going to see what challenges are coming your way. Because like I said, we got to look at both sides. We live in a world of polarity. Okay? So Spirit, angels, guides, holy ones, show me what it is I need to see for Virgo. What are the challenges arising in this week for Virgo? What are the challenges arising this week for Virgo? Show me what it is I need to see for my beautiful, lovely Virgos out there. What are the challenges arising for my Virgos? What challenges will my Virgos be dealing with this week as they make their way through their week? Okay, Virgo, we have the Judgment card. So I feel like you know you're being called to step off the ledge. You know that you're being called to do something bigger. You know that you're being called to step out into the unknown. But I feel like for some of you, even though you're having that inkling, even though your intuition is telling you this, even though it is like literally swirling around you, some of you are kind of ignoring it. Some of you are kind of ignoring the call. You're like, I know I got to do this. I know it's time. But you know what? I'm just going to hold off a little bit longer. I need to know a little bit more information. I need to get a little bit more out of this, a little bit more clarity before I can move forward. But like I told you, there's a need for you to come out of that hermit mode. Okay? So definitely I see that some of you are still kind of staying in that mode this week, not really ready to step up, but you know it's time. You know it's time. Now, I am also getting this energy here that something is trying to come back into your life. I'm getting that energy as well, okay, Virgo? There could be someone from the past trying to come back to your life this week. You know, we are still in Mercury retrograde. It does end during this week's reading, but we're still in the thick of it. And Mercury retrograde is all about things from the past coming back because they feel this calling or this need to be there. It could even be an old energy coming back, whatever it is. But I feel like for some of you, it's either, you know, knowing it's time to get going, but kind of still holding back, or it's something that was dead and long gone trying to resurface in your life. This could be an old relationship. This could be some shadow work coming to the surface that you thought you were already done with. It also just could be some old energy from the past trying to make its full circle around because maybe some closure wasn't had. And I can see that that could be a challenge because I feel for most of you, you thought you were done with this. You thought you were done with this energy. You thought you could let it go. You thought you were over and done and you didn't have to look at it anymore. You thought you did the work. But I see for some of you, something could be coming back around. Okay, Virgo? So definitely watch out for that. We're going to go ahead and we're going to move back to this side and we're going to see how you can invite in this positive energy of either, you know, this teacher guru Scorpio or this new relationship with a Scorpio or this emotional maturity. We're going to see how you can best invite that energy in. So Spirit, Angels, Guides, Holy Ones, show me what it is I need to see for Virgo. How can Virgo best invite in this positive energy of the King of Cups? How can Virgo best invite in the positive energy of this King of Cups? Show me what it is I need to see for Virgo. All right, Virgo, your card did fly out. Let's go ahead and take a look at what that is. All right, so we have the Five of Cups. Virgo, yes, this is talking about emotional maturity, okay? See, in the Five of Cups, that is kind of like this energy of being stuck in the past. It's kind of like this energy of not being able to let go of the hard times, not being able to let go of what hasn't worked out, not being able to let go of the need to know every detail before moving forward. And I think that that's what needs to be released from your life. That's what you need to walk away from. Okay, Virgo, I am getting very much the opposite of this meaning of this card. This is about you breaking free, breaking away, and just going for something bigger, going for something better, seeing that there is opportunity. There is opportunity. And it's like, I feel, Virgo, if you stay stuck in that old energy, then the opportunity is going to be slowed down from coming into your life when it wants to or when it needs to, okay? This is grief. This is sadness. So maybe it is, for some of you, you're having to deal with something this week. Like I said, there's some old energy possibly coming back for you guys. And there's a need for you to work through it. There's a need for you to work through it. Now, I'm also getting another message with the come to the edge. It could be, Virgo, that you've been hesitant to do some shadow work. It could be that you've been hesitant to do some shadow work and to like go into the dark, deep recesses of your life and your mind and your experiences because maybe you haven't wanted to look at something, you haven't wanted to deal with something. You're like, well, if I just lock away that pain forever, then I won't have to deal with that pain. I won't have to look at that pain. I could just forget it's there. Well, you know what? Just because we forget it's there, just because we try to push it down, doesn't mean it's been dealt with. Doesn't mean that we've actually gotten the closure necessary to move on from it. So I think this week, you need to deal with that. You need to deal with some of your old energy so that you can be willing to either let this person in, let this teacher help you, or get a sense of emotional maturity and be able to rise up a new level. Okay? So definitely it's all about doing the work this week. It's about taking that leap of faith. into those dark recesses, taking that leap of faith into the unknown, into the void. You know, I'm getting a sense of the void here. You know, there's a lot of changes happening for you. A lot of changes are happening for you, Virgo. I feel like you feel this inside. You feel big changes happening for you, but there's some work that has to be done so you can allow those changes to come in. Okay, Virgo? But now we're going to come back over to this side, and we're going to look at how, you know, the challenges of the week are going to affect you, okay? That's something coming back up, that person coming back around, that thing that you thought was dead, presenting itself back in your life, or that not being ready to really go to the edge and take that leap, even though you know you're being called to do so, okay? So spirit, angels, guides, holy ones, show me what does I need to see for Virgo. Show me what does I need to see for Virgo. All right, Virgo. So we have the Four of Wands, so this is going to be affecting your happiness, okay? I feel like there is going to be a period of time this week where you're going to have to really go into a darker place. I know that doesn't sound fun. I know that doesn't sound like something you want to do. It doesn't sound like, oh yeah, I'm down for that. You're like, no. But see, I have the Four of Wands here. The Four of Wands is all about happiness and harmony. But I'm kind of getting this vibe here that there's a need for you to really take a deep, deep dive. Like I said earlier, I said taking a deep dive. There's a need for you to take a deep dive into your emotions. There's a need for you to take a deep dive into some issues that maybe you don't have closure with. Maybe that's why there's this person coming back around, because closure was never had. And there's a need for that closure to be had. So you have to be open to it, even though it doesn't feel good, okay? And if this is just about old energy, you know, old situations, old circumstances in your life coming back up within you, it's because it needs to be released, because it wants to be let go. So yes, it's not going to feel good. It's not going to feel good. You're not going to like the way it feels, but it's so necessary right now so that you can, you know, step off the ledge into something new and something beautiful, okay, Virgo? Now, if this is not wanting to do the work, yeah, it's going to affect your happiness, because right now I feel like doing the work is exactly what's necessary for you to bring all the positive energy that's trying to come into your life. Okay, Virgo? But now we're going to come back over to this side, and we are going to look at the benefits of the positive energy. Doing that work. Looking at the things that kind of don't really feel good, and trying to see the opportunity that's coming around you. Releasing some of that emotional anguish, some of that emotional energy, some of that sadness, some of that grief, so that you can really allow something beautiful to come in. All right, spirit, angels, guides, holy ones. What is the positive energy coming in for Virgo? Show me what does I need to see. What is the benefits of the positive energy coming in for Virgo? All right, Virgo, we do have your card. Let's go ahead and see what that is. Ooh, we got two. Look at that. Look at that. We have the Tower in reverse and the Fool. This is sudden change, so you could take a leap of faith. So you could step off the ledge. So you could step into a new beginning. This is you looking out into the world and saying, you know what? I'm ready for something new now because I've done the work. I've shaken things up. I've released some stuff. And I've had a revelation. I've had a revelation. And I can see clearly now the rain is gone. You know what I'm saying? You know that song. I can see all obstacles in my way. That's what I'm feeling for you, definitely. It's like, you know you got to do this work. You're doing this work. You're shaking shit up. And you're releasing this stuff. And now it's giving you this opportunity to be a free spirit. To go into the void. To step into the unknown. To be trusting and full of faith. Surrendering into the process. And allowing something new to begin for you. I'm loving this energy. I'm loving this energy. Yeah, the Tower, it's not going to feel great, but it's the change that needs to happen. It's the change that needs to happen. I'm loving this. This is you taking a leap of faith. It's you trusting in your higher power. You trusting in the universe that as long as you are willing to do the work, that your higher power, whatever it is you resonate, is always going to be right there to meet you with that same energy. So if you keep walking away, the universe is just going to keep waiting. They're not going to bring you anything or any opportunities. They're like, well, you know, until Virgo is ready to do the work, we're just going to sit here and hold off and wait and wait and wait and wait. You see what I'm saying, Virgo? So yeah, it may not feel good to do this, okay? It may feel heavy, but I feel like when you do the work, that weight is going to be released off of your shoulders. Okay, that weight is going to be released off of your shoulders. Okay? But now we're going to come back over to this side. We're going to see how you can best overcome the challenge. I mean, I think doing the work is going to be the answer we get, but let's go ahead and see if Spirit has any more guidance for you. All right. Spirit, angels, guides, holy ones, show me what does I need to see for Virgo. How can Virgo best overcome the challenges of the week? How can my Virgos best overcome the challenges of the week? All right, Virgo, your card has come out. Let's see what other guidance Spirit has for you. Yeah, you got to make the choice. You got to make the choice to do the work. Spirit's beckoning you right now. Spirit's beckoning you right now to come into a place of surrender. Come into a place of trust. Come into a place of just being open to do the work that's being called of you right now, so that something can be released, so that some energy can be released, so a weight can be lifted off of you, and a new opportunity can be brought towards you. A new life, a new beginning. Something full of opportunity, something full of abundance. Yeah, you may not know what that is right now. And I know that's kind of hard, Virgo. We talked about this. I know that can be kind of hard. I know Virgos like to know what's going on. They like to know every piece of the puzzle. But right now, it's not about knowing everything. It's about coming into a place of unknowing and being okay with that unknowing and making that choice to be okay. Making that choice to be okay. All right, Virgo. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to get you that last card. And this card is going to be the overall energy of the week and the most likely outcome. Okay, if you do the work, which I think you're going to. I think you're going to do the work. All right, Spirit, angels, guides, holy ones, show me what it is I need to see for Virgo. What is the overall outcome or most likely outcome for Virgo's week? Yes, Virgo! No longer sitting in indecision and making the choice. Making the choice to do the work so that you can release those energies, those situations, those thought forms, those people, those things that have been holding your energy back. So if there's something coming up from the past, let it come up. Let it come up and allow yourself to process it, Virgo. Allow yourself to process that energy. Allow yourself to go through the motions. Yeah, it's not going to be fun in the midst of it, but it's going to be so worth it. It's going to be so worth it. Because emotional stability is what's going to be brought towards you so that you can just step off the ledge into something great. Okay, Virgo? Well, that is your energy reading for this week. I hope it resonated with you. If so, please comment below. Also, Virgo, if you are here and you have not subscribed yet and you like my content, go ahead and do that right now. It just takes a click. It just takes a click. And then go ahead and click that bell and select all so you can be notified when I bring out my future videos. Also, go ahead and smash that like button because that's how other people out there in the YouTube universe are able to receive this message. Okay, Virgo? Well, thank you so much for being with me in this space. Thank you so much for allowing me to connect in with your energy. I love you guys with all my heart. I'll see you guys next week. Much love. Peace.